In the spring of 1974, amidst the parched landscape of Shanxi province in northwest China, an accidental discovery by local farmers while digging a well marked the beginning of one of the most significant archaeological finds of the 20th century. They unearthed fragments of a clay statue, which was just a small part of a vast underground army of life-sized terracotta warriors and horses near the burial site of Qin Shi Huang, the self-declared first emperor of China from 221 BC. This remarkable site near the historical location of Xianyang, Qin Shi Huangdi's ancient capital, is situated about a half-hour drive from the bustling city of Xi'an, which boasts a population of 8.5 million. The area is characterized by its harsh climate, extremely cold in winter and blisteringly hot in summer, and its landscape of dun-colored hills and caves interspersed with persimmon and pomegranate orchards. Despite its agricultural roots, the presence of hotels and a roadside shop selling 5-foot-tall pottery replicas indicates a significant shift in the area's attractions. Over 3.5 decades, archaeologists have unearthed approximately 600 pits over a 22-square-mile expanse, revealing a complex of largely unexcavated underground vaults. While some of these pits are challenging to access, 3 major ones are housed within the 4-acre museum of the Terracotta Army, established around the discovery site in 1979. These pits showcase long columns of reassembled terracotta soldiers, each exhibiting distinct facial features and attire, such as topknots, caps, tunics, and armored vests. Another pit displays the original condition of these statues at the time of discovery, partially buried in soil or lying in disarray alongside broken clay horses. This site is now on par with the Great Wall and the Forbidden City in Beijing as a top tourist destination in China. For those unable to visit Xi'an, the essence of this discovery has been encapsulated in 2 traveling exhibitions. The First Emperor, organized by the British Museum, started in London and moved to the High Museum in Atlanta. Following this, the Terracotta Warriors exhibition began at the Bowers Museum in Santa Ana, California, and continued to the Houston Museum of Natural Science and the National Geographic Society Museum in Washington, D.C. These exhibitions not only showcase recent finds, but also feature the most extensive collection of terracotta figures to leave China, including 9 soldiers in battle formation and a terracotta horse complemented by detailed bronze chariot replicas. Initially, this monumental discovery seemed to support the prevailing view of Qin Shi Huangdi as a belligerent ruler obsessed with military power. However, subsequent archaeological insights have painted a more nuanced picture. Qin Shi Huangdi was not only a formidable military leader, but also a visionary administrator who unified China with a standardized system of weights, measures, and writing script. Recent excavations have revealed a broader scope of Qin Shi Huangdi's underground realm, extending beyond the Terracotta Army. It also includes bronze waterfowl and terracotta musicians, as well as officials and acrobats, each crafted with meticulous attention to detail. According to Duan Qingbo of the Shaanxi Provincial Research Institute for Archaeology, these discoveries illustrate that the underground pits mirrored the organizational structure of the Qin dynasty. The production of these terracotta figures followed a mass production approach akin to an assembly line. Artisans used clay for its ease of handling and cost-effectiveness, creating individualized figures with distinct heads, hats, shoes, mustaches, and ears. While these figures appear uniquely individual, they are not believed to be portraits in the Western sense, but rather aggregate representations of the diverse people across China. Qin Shi Huangdi's capital, Xianyang, was an expansive metropolis, boasting over 270 palaces, though only a single foundation survives today. Following each military conquest, the emperor is said to have relocated the ruling families of the defeated states to Xianyang, housing them in replicas of their former palaces. Concurrently, he directed the construction of his tomb complex, which reportedly employed some 720,000 workers. Ascending to the throne at the age of 13 as Yingzheng, Qin Shi Huangdi was known for his adoption of legalism, a doctrine focusing on strict laws and punishment, in contrast to the prevalent Confucian ideals. His reign saw significant advancements, including the standardization of scripts and weaponry, and the development of sophisticated agricultural infrastructure. Yingzheng's military campaigns led to the unification of surrounding states, culminating in his self-proclamation as Qin Shi Huang in 221 BC. His infrastructural projects included an extensive road network and the initial construction of what would later become the Great Wall. Qin Shi Huangdi's obsession with immortality is evident in both his majestic tomb complex and his quest for life-extending elixirs, which involved sending thousands of children and alchemists in search of mystical islands. His death in 210 BC at the age of 49 led to a succession crisis exploited by royal counselor Zhao Gao, resulting in the appointment of Ying Huhai, a weaker son, as the new emperor. This decision triggered the dynasty's rapid collapse, leading to civil war and the eventual rise of the Western Han dynasty. Archaeological evidence of the Qin dynasty's abrupt end is visible in the damage sustained by the Terracotta Army, likely caused by raiding forces during the ensuing chaos. The destruction included the plundering of real weapons and the setting of fires that led to the collapse of the structures housing the statues. Despite doubts cast on historical accounts, such as the construction of the lavish Ibang Palace and the emperor's quest for immortality, Qin Shi Huangdi's legacy as a pivotal historical figure remains unaltered. The ongoing mysteries of his life and reign continue to captivate scholars and the public alike, adding to the enigmatic allure of this ancient emperor.